At just 18 years old, Olivier Rioux is one of the most interesting high school basketball prospects ever, and for good reason. You thought Wembanyama was tall, Tacko Fall, Bol Bol. Well, Olivier drew the winning lot on genes. Standing at an unfathomable 7'9", his height makes him one of the most extraordinary players in basketball history. As he gets ready to join the Florida Gators this season, everyone is asking, how good is Olivier Rioux really? Well, let's find out. A bit of backstory. Olivier was born on the 2nd of February 2006 in Terrebonne, Quebec, Canada. His height runs in the family. His father is 6'8", his mother is 6'1", and his older brother, Emile, is 6'9". Rioux started growing rapidly at a young age, and by 12, he was already 6'10". Now, despite being so tall, he had a pretty normal childhood, playing soccer and basketball with his friends. His talent for basketball soon became clear, and he started getting noticed for his rare combination of size and skill. Olivier was born for the sport. By 8, he was already over 6 feet tall, which is crazy no matter how you think of it. By 6th grade, he was 7 foot tall, making him the world's tallest teenager, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. By then, he was already dominating on the court in his age group. It was common to see him dunking on opponents and blocking shots effortlessly, using his height to become unstoppable. Wading on through the pressure of high expectations, he's now close to making college basketball history as possibly the tallest player ever. He honed his skills at IMG Academy, one of the top sports schools in the country. While there isn't much detailed information from his high school years, it's clear he made significant progress. By his final year, Olivier was showing a more refined skill set and moving more naturally on the court. Despite his unique height, Olivier's path to college wasn't straightforward. Ranked as the 305th best player in the class of 2024, he was only considered a 3-star recruit. He received offers from schools like Florida Atlantic and Stetson University, but ultimately decided to walk on at the University of Florida. For those who don't know, a walk-on means his spot on the team and playing time are not guaranteed. He has to prove himself every time and earn a spot in the lineup. Being over 7 feet tall does give Olivier clear advantages on the basketball court though. Since he is consistently the tallest player in every game, he's always a natural mismatch against opponents and easily spotted by people watching. Because of this, he is able to control the paint and score at will, even when double-teamed. A natural shot blocker who doesn't need to jump to swat shots, his presence on the floor draws attention. He's a consistent scoring threat in the paint, and his size collapses defenses easily. Of course, there are also drawbacks to being tall. People like Kristaps Porzingis, Chet Holmgren, and Victor Wembanyama are all players who can glide about the floor with ease despite their height. However, lateral quickness and speed often decline when a player's height increases. Even though he's extremely agile for his stature, Olivier has trouble with acceleration and changing directions quickly. A bit like Zach Edey. He can grab rebounds and block shots that most players can't get to because of his incredible reach, which is a result of his height. But smaller and faster players often outrun him to rebounds or loose balls that are just beyond his immediate reach. This was very clear during the FIBA AmeriCup, where his reaction time and movement were a little lacking. In addition to on-court challenges, being extraordinarily tall increases the chances of injuries. Managing minutes and maintaining stamina over long stretches can be tough, and the physical toll of playing at such a height can't be ignored. Off the court, he definitely also has issues like finding clothes and shoes that fit, or navigating spaces designed for much shorter people. Olivier's international experience with Team Canada has been a significant part of his development. He has consistently sought out top-level competition, playing for Canada's youth teams every single year. His performance in the recent FIBA AmeriCup showed his potential and areas that still need improvement. He was compared to Georges Muresan, the 7'7" Romanian who averaged 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game, while making a league-leading 58.4% of his field goals in the 95-96 NBA season. Like Muresan, Olivier could become a solid player if he can refine his body control and improve his finishing around the rim. Despite being in an excellent scoring position, he fails to capitalize due to his unrefined footwork. Sometimes he makes tough shots seem simple, while other times he misses ones that should be relatively relatively easy. Even though many large guys have trouble making free throws, Olivier has shown some potential in this regard. His solid performance of making 9 of 13 free throws at the America cleared most people's doubts about his shooting ability. Although his offensive game is still restricted to the paint, his shooting form seems to be strong. He could really add to his game and give opponent coaches a headache if he somehow develops a dependable outside shot. Throughout the America, Olivier started most games for Team Canada, though his minutes were limited to short bursts. He averaged just 9 minutes per game, contributing 4.5 points and rebounds per contest. These modest statistics reflect his limited playing time and role within the team, which had several talented scorers. Olivier's impact on the game, however, goes beyond the box score. His mere presence forces opposing defenses to adjust, often requiring multiple players to box him out or contest his shots. But what about the future potential of the teen star? One thing that really stands out about Olivier is his strong build. While many tall players are often lean, Olivier is solid and sturdy. This physical strength could be a big advantage as he grows, helping him manage the demands of college basketball and possibly beyond. Even though some doubt his future, he has a real chance to make a name for himself in college basketball. The upcoming years will be critical for his growth, and if basketball doesn't work out, he could always follow in his father's footsteps, who is the world's tallest banker. Olivier could also leverage his unique position to establish a strong social media presence. As NIL opportunities expand in college sports, Olivier could use his height and story to create additional income streams and opportunities. Olivier Rioux is stepping into college basketball with many franchises keeping a keen eye on him. With the right training and perseverance, he could make a big impact in Florida and proceed to a bigger stage. At just 18, he has a lot of room to grow and sharpen his skills. No matter how his basketball journey unfolds, it's clear that his hard work is already paying off. Will he dominate college basketball, or will the challenges be too great? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Olivier is a special player, and the world will be watching his every move. If you like keeping up with basketball's young stars, then you'll love what we have in store for you. Join us next time as we look at another up-and-coming NBA wonder kid.